Right, Jason Kerr, tough day in the field for Somerset, out there for nearly 90 overs in pretty low temperatures. How did you feel the side went today?
Look, I think they took the test pretty well. Led by Sids, he was exemplary in actually how you had to bowl on that service. And I think there's an element of realism. We've got two young lads who've been outstanding through pre-season. They've come a long way. And they did some really good stuff and lacked a little bit of consistency and that's the reality of the journey that they're on. So they're in the infancy of their career. There's some really quick deliveries from Case there, really exciting stuff, and that was, I guess, intermixed with some boundary balls. And when you're trying to, I guess, fight back from day one, you need to minimise those. So there's a lot of positives within that, but ultimately we're behind the 8 ball now.
How did the pitch play today compared with yesterday?
Look, I think it's been a good cricket wicket. For this time of year, it's been really good. The fact about it, we didn't bat well enough yesterday. And Hampshire showed that actually if you apply yourself and you get through the sustained pressure that Siddle certainly applied, then as soon as you miss, there's opportunities to score. So I think a lot of credit to Simon. For this time of year, it's an excellent surface.
Were you pleased? I mean, it struck me from the commentary box as if it was a tough day. The batsmen were on top for most of it, but Somerset heads never went down.
No, we've prided ourselves on the way we go about playing our cricket. It's one of the things we talked about this morning. Whatever happened, we had to keep punching. The intent was there to do the right things, to put the ball in the right area, ask as many questions, hit the knee roll. We certainly didn't do that all day. But if someone had walked in as a neutral, not looked at the scoreboard, you'd have thought we were in the ascendancy in the fact the way the guys went about their business. So there are positives, but as I say, we're in a position where we're going to have to fight really hard over the next 2 days.
And career best bowling figures for Ben Green, 3 for 31. That must have pleased you.
Yeah, absolutely. I was shouting at the captain for quite a while to get him on. I just felt it was quite conducive. The surface again, it was a length where you had to pitch the ball up. You need to bring the batters forward. And he obviously had a little bit of a spell before lunch, and then after lunch got his reward. So it's great to see.
And holding out at the end with Tom Lavenby against some very challenging bowling from Kyle Abbott under cloudy skies with a difficult 6 overs to survive. Again, they batted well, didn't they?
Yeah, incredibly tough period. I mean, the first over from Abbott was exemplary. I mean, that's what you get from world-class bowlers. He asked questions, the guys were under severe pressure there, and they handled it brilliantly. And that gives them confidence going into tomorrow, definitely.
And the game plan for tomorrow, presumably just to bat through the day and on into the 4th day and maybe put Hampshire under pressure in the 4th innings?
Yeah, certainly plan A is to do that. You wouldn't be wanting a short chase on this, so we need to get through that first half hour, no doubt. And then, Hildy obviously showed in the first innings that actually you can bat on this surface, there's no doubt about that. And once you get in, it's opportunities there to score a run. So we have to believe that we're going to bat all day tomorrow and into Sunday morning, which it'll be. And if we can post some sort of total, who knows what will happen.
What's the situation with all of the absentees through injuries and illness and ECB? You'll have Craig Overton and Jack Leach will be back against Essex. What's the situation with Lewis Gregory and Jack Brooks and co?
Yeah, I anticipate that I'll have selection headaches. I anticipated that 48 hours ago and it wasn't to be. So look, it's unprecedented. The last 48 hours has certainly challenged us. There's no doubt about that. But I anticipate that Josh Davey, Jack Brooks, Craig Overton, Jack Leach, and to name a few, I guess the only one is Tom Banton, who's got the broken finger, that he's not going to be available for a few weeks. So obviously at the conclusion of this game, hopefully, fingers crossed, and I said this last week, but we'll have selection problems next week. So that'll be a good problem to have for sure.